there from high above the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, the site for this edition of Major League Baseball presented by The Show. Tonight it's Game 2 of this 3-game series, because it'll be the New York Yankees taking on the Oakland A's. And hi again, everybody. Alongside Dave Campbell and the Wonder Dog Rex Hudler, I'm Matt Vasgersian as we get set to bring you the call on what should be a good one here. And Soup, we turn to you first. What are you going to be keeping an eye on most in this one?
Well, the guy I'm eager to get a look at here is Eric Chavez. You feel bad for a guy with so much potential when you see him struggle through injury problems at such a young age. Heck, I've had back problems myself, so I know how much pain they can cause. Let's see if he can regain the form that made him one of the best third basemen in baseball.
All right, Dave, thanks. We'll hear from Rex in a minute, but first, State Farm shows us the starting lineup for the defending World Series champion New York Yankees. At home or away, State Farm is there. Leading things off is Derek Jeter. He, of course, will play shortstop. Nick Johnson bats second. He's the DH tonight. Then the always dangerous Alex Rodriguez. He's over at third base. Mark Teixeira bats fourth. He'll play first base. Curtis Granderson bats fifth. He's in center field. Behind the plate and batting next, the switch-hitting Jorge Posada. Then comes the promising Robinson Cano. He'll play second base. Nick Swisher hits eighth. He'll be in right field. Randy Wynn will bat number 9. He is in left. Number 15 will get the ball to face them. Here's a guy that's got enough stuff to get by, but a key is going to be how well he mixes his pitches, and more importantly, his pitch speeds. Once guys lock on, things can get ugly out there. Defensively, Oakland will line up like this behind him. And you see Derek Jeter make his way to the box as we are just about set for baseball.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. Here comes. Fastball, and it's right past the swinging Jeter. 0-2 now.
And it looks like he's locked in right from the word go.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back.
That's foul.
And a good fastball here as he pops him up back behind second base. Chavez has a beat on it. 1 down. Nick Johnson will get his first shot at it here.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
And he takes ball 1.
And this is where you hope for an umpire with a wide strike zone, but he did not get the call.
Here's the 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. Base hit.
Well, take a look. It seemed to me he was expecting something off speed, but you see how well he adjusts to the fastball there.
Now it's Rodriguez. Will stand in, and you see what he's done the past couple of weeks as he looks to keep that streak alive.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
First pitch coming. And he gets ahead 0-1.
And obviously a double play ball would be big here, as it would get him out of the inning.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
He's got to keep his hands steady on a pitch inside like that.
And this one's in the dirt.
And that runner's flat-footed that time. He's got to be moving on those.
And he takes this the other way to right. And A-Rod has a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. So it's second and third with one gone now. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Comes up empty that time as he's underneath it 0-2.
That thing's almost in the dugout. What are you swinging at?
Second and third here, one man out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 now to Teixeira. Teixeira swings and hits this one on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
They'll take the good with the bad here. They're able to get the out at first, but meanwhile, the runner from third is across with the first run of the ball game.
Curtis Granderson will step in, leading the American League in hitting entering play today.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
Strike down in the zone, 0-1.
And one of the reasons this guy's been in the bigs for so long is that he knows the importance of first pitch strikes.
He's set, now the pitch. Having success with the fastball here, it's 0-2 now. Ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit.
Thought this would be enough to bring him in from third, but he didn't get a good break here and decided not to risk it.
Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And it's by him into right field for a base hit. And Rodriguez is in to score.
Well, they set up looking for the corner, but this thing comes right back towards the middle of the plate, and he pulls it to right for the hit.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Jorge Posada.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
And a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Well, this has got some movement, but most major league hitters can adjust to the curve when it's right down Main Street.
2 men on, 2 out, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
A bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. He took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
A few pitches to play with now. Let's see if they can get him to fish at something.
As a look, now the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Chavez will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 bases. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 2-0. There you see the starting lineup for Oakland now. At the top of the lineup is the speedster Coco Crisp. He'll be in center field. Kurt Suzuki bats second behind the plate. Jack Cust is the right fielder. He bats third. Jake Fox will be the designated hitter tonight and bat fourth. After that, Derek Barton over at first. Eric Chavez bats sixth and plays short. Following him is the second baseman Mark Ellis. Kevin Kuzmanoff follows at third base. Rajay Davis will bat number 9. He is in left. And they'll be opposed by a guy with 5 World Series rings to his credit, the veteran southpaw Andy Pettitte. A look there at the Yankees defense, anchored by a 3-time Gold Glove winner Mark Teixeira at first and a 4-time winner at short, the captain Derek Jeter. Here's the center fielder Coco Crisp to get us started in the home half of inning number 1.
Now batting, Coco Crisp.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, trying to take back control of that inside part of the plate. That's where you want to be.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. Kurt Suzuki will stand in for the first time here.
Now batting, Kurt Suzuki.
And the first pitch to him is bounced out to Jeter at short. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Jack Cust will stand in, and you see what he's done the past couple of weeks as he looks to keep that streak alive.
Now batting, Jack Cust.
Ball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
They set up away that time, but he couldn't quite hit a spot with a bender.
He's waiting on the fastball that time as he belts one high and deep to right center. Giving chase is Swisher, but it's off the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Let's take a look one more time. This ball is crushed and it bounces off the wall out there, but a good job of holding him just to 2 bases.
Jake Fox will dig in here.
The batter, Jake Fox.
late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. And Swisher ought to have no problem with this one, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland. The Yankees lead this one 2-0. Nick Swisher leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
And that misses, ball one.
Kept waiting for him to signal strike one, but he never did.
And the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Randy Wynn will step in now, hoping to extend his hitting streak to 8 games here.
Now batting, Randy Wynn.
And he lays off a fastball. Looked good, but it's 1-0. Gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, he's going to need a new piece of lumber after this one. You see that thing just splinter, but he's able to pick up the base hit regardless.
Derek Jeter will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
Gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one.
I don't think he was expecting the deuce on the first pitch, Matt.
A lead from Wynn. The pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Runners off for second. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Throw into third, but too late, and he's safe at third. And he continues his red-hot hitting. That'll push his hitting streak to 14 now. Nick Johnson will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time.
Now Nick Johnson.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the first pitch to him. And oh my gracious, where did that pitch miss? It's called ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Even though that's on the outer half of the plate, he can still get around with that thing.
Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
They bring the fastball that time, inside part of the plate, but he gets his hands right on top of this thing and shoots it up the middle.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and here comes A-Rod.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
And a swing by Rodriguez, and this ball is hit high and deep and out of here.
And boy, the manager's got to be seeing the same things we are. He's really getting pounded out there right now. It's a mystery to me why he's still in the game.
Mark Teixeira will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
And oh my gracious, where did that pitch miss? It's called ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
And here in the early stages, he's already up over 40 pitches now.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Curtis Granderson waits on deck. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Curtis Granderson will be the batter.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
The pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Just couldn't recognize changeup out of the pitcher's hand.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul.
That's foul.
Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. And Coco will tuck this one away for the 3rd out of the inning. So it's 4 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead it 6-0. Derek Barton will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Now batting, Derek Martin.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Now the pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
And at least he's keeping that thing low. He won't get hurt down there.
Swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And he's going to get there to make a fine running catch, and there's your first out of the inning. Eric Chavez will be the batter.
Eric Chavez.
Close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one.
And after a very economical first, let's see if he mixes things up a bit.
The 1-0 pitch. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0.
And even when you're missing low with a fastball, it can still effectively set up your other pitches.
And a fastball misses there, ball four.
Well, it looks like they didn't want to come in 3-0, so he's aboard.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and set to stand in is the second baseman, Mark Ellis.
Now batting, Mark Ellis.
First pitch on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
And with Teixeira on the bag at first, that means there's a big opening on the right side here.
And Ellis looks at one that misses here, a ball and a strike. One and two now as this catches the outer half.
And he'll just live on the black right there.
Pause, now the pitch. In the dirt, might not be enough to try it.
And that runner's flat-footed that time. He's got to be moving on those.
Runners on first with one down. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike three called, and there are two away. Kevin Kuzmanov steps in now.
Now batting, Kevin Kuzmanov.
Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball one.
And keep in mind that Pettit has an excellent move to first, maybe the best in baseball.
Continuing to work the lower half of the strike zone here as that's in for strike one. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1. Rajay Davis would be next. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
Oh, and now at least that runner on first will be able to get a head start here.
Pettit holds, now the pitch. On the ground for A-Rod. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on. We played 2 full. The Yankees are out in front, 6-0. Jorge Posada's ready to go here as we begin the third.
The batter, Jorge Posada.
Off 1-0.
And I think he just got a gift call right there to begin the at-bat. That should have been a strike.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Now the 1-1 on its way to Posada. Now a ball lined toward right center. Base hit.
Well, there's something to be said for being a good bad ball hitter. That one was out of the zone, but he got a base hit anyway.
Brett Ziegler will come in and pitch now. Robinson Cano will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch to him. In there for strike one.
A little bit of sinking action on that fastball.
And this is taken for a ball inside. Don't know exactly where that would have missed, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Cano. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
And that's a tough pitch to lay off, bearing down like that.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Nick Swisher will step in. A ground out victim as last time.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
And the slider hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that ball is out of here.
Matt, this is a guy that likes to throw that sharp breaking slider, but unfortunately, that was of the soft hanging variety, and that pitch gets turned into a souvenir.
Randy Wynn will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time.
Now batting, Randy Wynn.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 3 runs already home here. It's swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Cut is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and in steps Derek Jeter.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
misses inside with that one, ball one.
Yeah, you're always looking to keep guys honest with fastballs on the inside part of the plate.
And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Nick Johnson will step in. An RBI single this last time around.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
And that misses low and away, ball one.
Yeah, guys might chase a slider down and away, but not a fastball.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him, 1-1. Two out, nobody on. And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1. A 2-1 offering. And man alive, that looked awfully good from up here. 3-1 though. Fastball in there, 3-2.
And I'll tell you, he better not start falling in love with that location because that's a spot where he's going to get burned.
And this is hit well towards the hole. A dive, but it's by him for a base hit.
"12 hits now for him in the ball game, 3 of them by this guy right here. He is really pacing this offensive attack.
Alex Rodriguez will dig in. Had a 3-run homer his last time.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
And a ball, 1-0. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Crisp has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead this one 9-0. Rajay Davis makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Now batting, Rajay Davis.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
This pitcher knows after all these years he got away with one there.
Strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And this is taken in for out number one. One gone for the A's here in the third. And set to stand in the center fielder, Coco Crisp.
Now batting, Coco Crisp.
Too low, 1-0. On the way. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
That's a little too good to let go, but not necessarily something he could do anything with.
In for strike 2. One out, nobody on. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2.
And he'll need some new lumber if he goes after that.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Another 2-2 offering. Swinging a soft liner toward short. Up with it is Jeter. Throw is high, and it's over his head.
Don't quite know what happened here. He might have taken his eyes off the target or something, because this throw's not even close.
Kurt Suzuki will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The batter, Kurt Suzuki.
Right there for strike 1. Misses 1-1.
Trying to work that thing back to the outer half. Good spot.
Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul.
That's foul.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And check this out one more time. You'll see the catcher wants this thing on the outer half, and this thing just zeroes in on its target. Goodbye.
Jack Hust will take his cuts now.
Now batting,
From the belt, the pitch. And he swings under the fastball here as this is popped high in the air back behind short. Jeter is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. 3 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 9-0. Mark Teixeira will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
And that's in there for strike one. Here it comes. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Grounded foul. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Good job of holding off there.
And the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. Go to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Curtis Granderson will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Spotting that thing on the outer half. Just threw that one right by him.
The pitch. Lined into left center. Base hit. And now this will rattle up against the fence. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Jorge Posada will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Gotta have a little better plate coverage up there.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And ring him up. Strike three called on the fastball, and there are two gone.
And you want to talk about a perfect two-strike pitch, have a look. Right on the corner away, and he couldn't have done anything with that thing even if he did swing.
Robinson Cano will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the run, and he has it to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees are out in front, 9-0. Jake Fox will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Now batting, Jake Fox.
First pitch swinging here as this is on the ground for the second baseman, Cano. Throw on to first in time, one away. Derek Barton will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Now batting, Derek Barton.
Here's the first offering. Swinging the ball line softly down the line in left. And this is going to be a foul ball. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And this thing starts out a strike. That's a tough pitch to lay off.
swing and a hard hit ball to short. Fielded by Jeter. Throw on to first, and a good start to the inning for Andy Pettitte. That's out number 2. 2 away now in the Oakland 4th. And in steps the dangerous Eric Chavez.
Now batting, Eric Chavez.
Here's the pitch. And Pettitte goes to the fastball here as he gets ahead. It's no balls and a strike.
Boy, hard to sit on anything with Pettitte because all of his pitches in the arsenal are good ones.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the pitch. Going away with that one, it's 1-2. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Jeter's got it. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. The Yankees lead this one 9-0. Nick Swisher will dig in. Had a 3-run homer his last time.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
Low for ball 1.
Yeah, he'll look for something a little higher here.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Now the 1-1. Now a swing and a soft liner towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, and these are the kind of things that have gotten him in a hole in the first place. As a pitcher, you're going to run into all sorts of trouble if you can't get the leadoff man out.
Randy Wynn will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, Randy Wynn.
In there, no balls and a strike. Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. Kuzmanov has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out. Derek Jeter will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. Fastball taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Cust is right there as he takes it for the second out. Nick Johnson will try and keep it going, 3 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. He's ready now, the pitch, and this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Matt, you can just tell he's in one of those grooves where he can do no wrong. That's hit number 4 for him right there.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Might have just been looking at one there because that's the pitch you can normally handle.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And here's a fastball called for strike 2. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 10-0. Mark Ellis will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, Mark Ellis.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Not a bad spot to miss. He might even go chase it out there.
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Therefore, it is Swisher. 1 away.
That's 1 turn through the lineup now. 9 straight is retired.
Kevin Kuzmanov will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Now batting, Kevin Kuzmanov.
Now here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
One of the secrets of his longevity in this game: work fast, change speeds, and throw strikes.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the pitch. Tried to get him to go after 1 below the knees, but it's 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
And he'll try to lock him up with that down and in to keep him from getting extended.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Rajay Davis will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The batter, Rajay Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded foul. Looked like he lost the handle on a breaking pitch. 1-1.
And he's starting to get up there in pitches now. Worth keeping an eye on.
And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Granderson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So 5 shutout innings for him thus far. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees are out in front, 10-0. Jerry Levens will be the new pitcher. Mark Teixeira will step in, a groundout victim as last time. A fastball taken for strike 1.
And good hitters like this will just let it go by and wait for a pitch they can do something with.
Swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Curtis Granderson will be the batter, 2 for 3 with a double thus far.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Boy, and that is just the definition of hitting your spots.
1 out, nobody on. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And he's going to need to rein that one in a bit because he'll get beat if he keeps leaving pitches up.
And Granderson trying to work his way aboard. He's got it to 3-1 now. Jorge Posada will be next. A strike, and it's full 3-2.
Didn't want any part of that cutter.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and in steps Posada.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
Fastball's in there for strike 1. And this one's nowhere close as the catcher can't even get a glove on it. It's ball 1. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a liner toward right center. Base hit.
Well, 3 hits, 3 singles. He's been nothing if not consistent, that's for sure.
Robinson Cano will stand in.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
And here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Crisp will get under it though, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead it 10-0. Coco Crisp will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, Coco Crisp.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
He'll look for something a little higher.
And a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Chopper foul.
That's foul.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Here's a ground ball to first. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out. Kurt Suzuki will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time.
Now batting, Kurt Suzuki.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Pat 2 away from 70 pitches in the ballgame. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Now the 1-1 pitch. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Ball hit towards Jeter. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Jack Cust will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Jack Cust.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
On the corner like he wanted, but I think that pitch needs to come down a bit more or it'll get hit.
Here it comes. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. And that's 6 shutout innings thus far as he's been very difficult to solve. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead it 10-0. Craig Breslow is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Nick Swisher will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. The pitch. Swing and a liner. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
And his fine performance continues here as he's on again. And in fact, he's now just a triple shy of hitting for the cycle.
Randy Wynn will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, Randy Wynn.
Ball 1. This is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Good patience there to stay back and watch that all the way.
Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
And I don't think he'll get anything here as they're just trying to set up the double play ball.
A runner at second, nobody out. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
The throw pulls him off, but that was a good job of knowing where the bag is, and he gets back in time.
Derek Jeter will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
First pitch on the way. Ball 1.
And you don't want hitters to fall into that comfort zone up there, so a good idea to run the fastball in that time.
This winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. A man at third with 1 away. Here he comes on 2-1. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Suzuki looks up and reins it in for out number 2. Nick Johnson will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Just a challenge fastball right there, and he didn't want any part of it.
And on third with 2 down. From the belt, kicks and deals. And the slider hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Crisp is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. The Yankees are out in front, 10-0. Jake Fox will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Now batting, Jake Fox.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And this is on the outside corner, or thereabouts at least. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Toughest location for a hitter right there. I'd take that too.
Got him swinging for the 1st out. Derek Barton will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
The batter, Derek Barton.
Too high, 1-0. Misses upstairs, 2-0.
And he's got enough in the tank for another inning or 2, but he's closing in on 80 pitches now, so that's worth keeping an eye on.
Line hard to center field. And a fine play there as he's able to corral this one on the move for the 2nd out. Eric Chavez will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Now batting, Eric Chavez.
in there for a called strike. Here's the pitch. And there's ball one. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. There to play it is A-Rod. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, the key here is that he knows it's going to be close at the bag, so he's busting it down the line and beats it out.
Mark Ellis will step in now.
Now batting, Mark Ellis.
First pitch to him. And that's taken high and outside for ball one. And, oh, that looked on the outside corner to me, but I'm only a broadcaster. It's 2-0. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit.
Well, and you see where this pitch is. This is by design, and they know this guy's susceptible to a pitch up there, but he comes through anyway.
Alfredo Aceves will come in and pitch now. Kevin Kuzmanov will dig in. He doubled his last time. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Using the fastball to get ahead. Got some pitches to work with now.
Swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Another 0-2 coming. Fouled back.
That's foul.
To work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. And he struck him out, so a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning.
And the move to the pen pays off as he's able to come in and shut the door.
Rodriguez set to get things started in the next half inning. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 10-0. Michael Wirtz will be the new pitcher. Alex Rodriguez will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. Fouled straight back. And the pitch. Ball one.
And he'll sling that thing across the strike zone, but he can't nip the corner.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. hard but foul.
That's foul.
2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's not what you'd consider a sweeping slider. That's a nasty slider. Tough to do anything with that.
Mark Teixeira will step in, 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
And a foul ball straight back.
Foul.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed by Teixeira, and they've got him right where they want him now. 0-2.
Now, Teixeira's not nearly as strong a hitter from the left side as he is from the right, as evidence there.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Boy, they've held him to an 0 for 5 in this one. He's been neutralized.
Curtis Granderson will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now the pitch. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground. Base hit. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Jorge Posada will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
Now here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Two out here and a runner at second. Two and 0. In the air to center. Crisp is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 10-0. Rajay Davis will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first offering. And here's a swing and a foul ball as that was just wide of the bag. Cutter low, 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Oh, and that puts him in a pretty good hole now.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
And Guys, people talk a lot about Posada's bat, but this is a guy that's really learned how to call a ball game through the years. That's great work.
Coco Crisp will stride in, ground it out his last time through.
Now batting, Coco Crisp.
And a fastball just misses for ball one. This one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Boy, he must have been looking off speed because that's as good a pitch as he'll see in this at-bat.
On the ground is second. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Kurt Suzuki will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Kurt Suzuki.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Back with another fastball. It's 0-2 now.
And it's been a steady diet of fastballs so far.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2. Here it comes. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down. And with that, the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We played 8 full. The Yankees are out in front, 10-0. Robinson Cano get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. High throw, but he manages to come down with it to get his man.
A little over anxious that time. He went out of the strike zone to get that one, and it didn't pay off for him.
Nick Swisher will dig in, needing to come up with a 3-bagger to complete the cycle.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
And he lays off a fastball. Looked good, but it's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
Yeah, he looked like he was playing cricket on that one.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. Davis will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, no cycle for him on that swing. He'll remain one leg shy.
Randy Wynn will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Randy Wynn.
And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Davis will get under it, though, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. The Yankees lead it 10-0. Jack Cust will stand in. He was thrown out trying to leg out a double his last time.
The batter, Jack Cust.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Good idea to take a strike here. You need base runners.
And he powers to cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he bunched him up a bit as this is lined softly over first. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Third hit of the game as he continues to hit the ball well, and he's aboard here with nobody out.
Jake Fox will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Now batter, Jake Fox.
Now hard liner, but foul. This is downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Sometimes guys go down and get the soft stuff. Not there.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Threw that fastball by him. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Derek Barton is on deck. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Derek Barton will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
Now batter, Derek Barton.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Jeter back to Teixeira, and it's not in time as they just get to 1.
Down to the last out now, and they obviously need to get something started in a hurry.
Eric Chavez will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Now batter, Eric Chavez.
First pitch coming. Full strike at the letters, 0-1.
And Chavi's got some room on the right side of the infield if he could pull something.
Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. And no one will get this one. A runner on first with 2 away. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Wynn is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Boy, and a good pitch to end this thing as he just couldn't get enough oomph behind that swing.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Matt, he was a tough out up there in this one. 3 hits, including a home run, and without him, this might have been a different game.
So that brings us to the conclusion of this one. For my colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler and all of us here at the show, this is Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this evening. Once again, our final score, the Yankees come out on top 10-0. This has been a presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For more, log on to MLB10theshow.com. This one's in the books, as we say. So long, everybody.